The Hindu side has claimed it is the Shivlinga. So the court had issued the notice to the other parties wanting to know whether they have any objection to carbon dating. So the my purpose of this examination to know about this technique that is called carbon dating. Carbon dating. So can anyone say what is the carbon dating? Carbon dating. So the my purpose, you should know the carbon dating. My purpose should know the carbon dating. See, this is the current affairs. Carbon dating for the Gyanvapi Shivlings. A district court in Varanasi on 22 September 2020 allowed to petition seeking the carbon dating of the structure inside the Gyanvapi mosque that the Hindu side claimed this Shivling. So the court has issued a notice to the other parties wanting to know whether they have any objection to the carbon dating. So the my purpose of this care class is to know about carbon dating. What is the carbon dating? And carbon dating in this the row of this Gyanvapi mosque, it is feasible or not? So first you should know what is the carbon dating, what is the technique used in the carbon dating, why it is called the carbon dating, because by the help of carbon we know that the exact date of the any substance is called carbon dating, So in this current affairs right now going to discuss what is the carbon dating. What is the carbon dating? See, what is the carbon dating? See here, the carbon dating is a widely used method. Carbon dating is the widely used method to establish the age of organic material. So this is the tool to know the age of organic material. This is the tool to know the age of organic material. Organic material means living organism. Organic material means we can say here living organism. Living organism. So the carbon dating is a widely used method applied to establish the age of organic material. So the things that were once living. Organic material means एक समय में वह जिंदा था. The things that were once living. So the living things have a carbon in these various forms. You know very well, our body, your body, and everybody have the carbon. Everybody have a carbon. So the living organism, either animals or the plant or microorganism, that have the carbon in them various form. And the dating method, to know the age of this organic material, that is called here I mentioned dating method. Dating method is make use of the fact that particular isotope of this carbon called C14 C14 means that is the in the upside written anything that is the denoted the mass of this carbon. So that means we can say C14 means atomic mass 14, and C12, listen very carefully, C12 means atomic mass 12. Both have 6 atomic number. So the atomic number are same, but the atomic mass are the different. Is called atomic mass are different. Is called what? Is called the isotopes. is called isotopes. If these are the different and these are the different and these are the same, is called isobar, but is not here in the required to understand. So the particular types of the carbon 14 with an atomic mass of the 14 is radioactive, and the carbon 14 and 14, the one of the property here, the carbon 14 are the radioactive in nature. Radioactive means that emits some radiation that have some half-life. You would have learned in the school days. So the radioactive property, that decay at the rate of is well known, means that the decay of the any radioactive elements that well known by the scientist. That is the defined rule for the decay of the any radioactive substance. Clear? Any addition. The most abundant isotope of the carbon in the atmosphere is what? Either carbon 12 or carbon 14. In the atmosphere, in our environment, both carbon 14 and carbon 12 are present. But most abundant isotope of the atom, the carbon atom, in our atmosphere present is what? Is carbon 14. So the carbon 14, which the nature of carbon 14 is not radioactive, but mostly present in environment. Compared to carbon 14. Clear? So the carbon 14 means atomic mass of 12, carbon 12 atomic mass of 12, and very small amount of carbon 14 that also present, and carbon 14 present in very small point. Very small portion present in the atmosphere. Both are present, but the atomic carbon 12 are the mostly present, but the carbon 14 are the less present in our environment. Carbon 14 are the radioactive, but the carbon 12 are the not radioactive. Listen step by step and understand the step by step. Very important. And you know very well, in the living organism get their carbon through the process of photosynthesis. Living organism what? Living organism, plant, animal, microorganism. So the animal or plant, so the plant get there the carbon, either the carbon 12 or the carbon 14, get there through the process of photosynthesis, while the animals get mainly through the food. So the living organism, if you talk about the living organism, the living organism, that the plant and animals, the plant gets the carbon elements from the atmosphere is the photosynthesis, and animals get carbon through the food, by the food, and you know very well the ratio of this, both are the living organism, the ratio of carbon 12 and carbon 14 are well known by scientists in environment. ये सबको पता होता है, ये भी पता होता है that is the carbon 14 life, because this is the radioactive element. And here in the these sides, the living organism, either plant or animals, get the carbon through atmosphere, either in the case of the plant is the photosynthesis, and the case of the animals in the food process. So because plant and animals get their carbon from this atmosphere, they too acquire carbon 14 or carbon 12, दोनों लेते होंगे. Carbon 14 and carbon 12 isotopes is roughly the same proportion, as it available to the atmosphere. Roughly same proportion as it available in the atmosphere. And you know very well, portion of the atmosphere, very small portion compared to this, the large portion. and this portion in the atmosphere, either plant or animals take the carbon at the same proportion. मीन्स कार्बन 14 थोड़ा कम होगा एंड कार्बन 12 थोड़ा ज्यादा होगा इन द प्लांट एंड इन द एनिमल्स, इन द प्लांट एंड इन द एनिमल्स. क्लियर? सो व्हेन द डाई, plant or animals, when they die, the interaction with the environment is stopped. Listen very carefully. When this living organism, plant and animals, would die, this is the nature, would die, then the interaction with the atmosphere would stop. So there is the no further intake of the carbon from the atmosphere. Now think of it. Now carbon 12 is stable and do not decay. Listen very carefully. If this plant and animals, if this plant and animals die one times, then the proportion of carbon 12 and carbon 14 means the intake of the carbon from atmosphere would stop. Clear? Would stop. So the carbon of the proportion of the carbon 14 are stable. Why? Because it is not radioactive. But the decay of carbon 14 is not stable. Not stable. Because why? It is the radioactive. It is the radioactive. Clear? It is the radioactive. Listen very carefully. This is the radioactive. Now, radioactive. Clear? Proportion of radioactive. So the now carbon 12 are stable. Why? Does not decay because it is not a radioactive, but the carbon 14 is radioactive. So the carbon 14 reduced to 1/2 life. Carbon 14 reduced 1/2 life it is calculated by the scientist. 1/2 life of itself is about 5730 years. 1/2 life of itself is about 5730 years. मीन्स इतना दिन में हाफ लाइफ खत्म हो जाएगा उसका. 5730 years. And this is the known as half life. This is the known as half life. Now listen very carefully. You know, scientists know all these things. So, what we called here. So after the plant or animal dies, after the plant and animal dies, the ratio of carbon 12 or to carbon 14 in the body or it remains begins to change. This change can be measured and can be used to deduce an approximate time when the organism die, because is the half die 5730 years. So the present in the body in the carbon 14 is the half life period, means this year. Half to half life period means half period that they were live. They were live. So we can say here that when the plant and animal dies, the ratio of carbon 12 to carbon 14 in the bodies or remains begin to change, and this change can be measured and can be used to deduce the approximate time when the organism died. When the organism died. So these are this method, through the carbon method, that you know the exact date. That's why it is called the carbon dating. But also our discussion regarding the living organism. Regarding what? Living organism. Clear? I hope it is clear to all. Living organism. So what about the non-living organism? Because this is the Gyanvapi mosquito is the not living, is the non-living organism. So what about the non-living organism? Because the court ordered and take advice for the parties to the carbon dating process of this Gyanvapi. So the what about this? All the discussion regarding the living organism. The can carbon dating method applied to the non-living organism? Can carbon dating method apply to the non-living organism? Can anyone say? See here. These are all about the living organism, non-living organism. If you talk about the non-living organism, then we can say here, though exactly, first you listen very carefully, that what right now going to discuss, that through the extremely effective, this carbon dating method is the very effective in the living organism. But if you talk about the non-living organism, so the carbon dating cannot be applied to all circumstances. This is the other circumstances. So the especially cannot be used to determine the age of non-living things. So it cannot be used to determine the non-living things. Cannot be used to determine the non-living things. Carbon dating. Non-living things like rocks, for example. So also the questions arise here. The age of things that are more than, if any age of things that are more than 14,000 to 15,000 years. Listen very carefully. 15,000 years is not determined by this process, carbon dating. Why? Is not determined by carbon dating process. Why? Because all half-life of the radioactive cannot be arrived through the carbon dating, because the 8 to 10 cycle of the half-life, one cycle half-life 5730. So the 8 to 10 cycles of the half-life have been crossed. The amount of the carbon 14 become almost negligible and undetectable. So the anything which the age of 40,000 to 15,000 years before, that cannot be detected by carbon dating method. So remember, maybe ask in your PT examination. So there are, so the what is the method applied to know the age of the non-living organism? There are other methods. Indirect method of the carbon dating, we can say. Other method to calculate the age of inanimate things, that is non-living things. But the carbon dating can also be used in the indirect way. Carbon dating can be used the indirect way. Carbon dating can be used in indirect way. Indirect way. How? Indirect way? How? See, for examples, the age of ice cores in glacier and the polar region is determined using the carbon dating. How? Because by studying the carbon dioxide molecules by study the carbon dioxide molecules trapped inside the large ice. And you know very well, because there are no interaction from the outside. There are no interaction from the outside. That's why we can use the carbon dating method, but it is the indirectly. It is the indirectly. How? See, it is the means we can say here the trapped molecules. We are molecules, carbon dioxide. Trapped molecules have no interaction with the outside the atmosphere. So the find the same state and when they were trapped. And same method, carbon 14 and carbon 12. So the decay method, we can find, if we can find the age of these rocks. We can find the age of these rocks. But directly we cannot use this carbon dating method to know the age of non-living organism. Yes, it is widely used to know the age of the living organism. How? Already discussed, because the carbon 12, carbon 14 is radioactive, carbon 12 is not radioactive, but the environment carbon 12 is the much proportion, greater proportion compared to carbon 14. But the any living organism take the carbon from the atmosphere. If it is the plant, then the photosynthesis, other is the animals, then the food. If they die, then the intake from the environment would stop. But the carbon 12 is the inside the body. Carbon 12 are the stable, but the carbon 14 is the radioactive. That the decay, that have the half-life 5730 years half-life period. To know the decay of the carbon 14, scientists predicted the age of this living organism. That time they were lived. But in the non-living organism, it is not possible to know. But as indirect method, that trapped the inside any microorganism, that the carbon dioxide in the rock, in the ice. So to know this carbon dioxide age, in this method, carbon dating, that exactly knows the age of this rock can be calculated, can be measured by the scientist. Clear? So in the case of this Gyanvapi mosque, so how long the rock has been particular place can also be determined using the similar indirect method that already discussed. If there are organic material, dead plant or insect trapped inside the beneath, जब वो नीचे गया था तो जिंदा होगा. So the life we can measure this age of this insect, this the organic material, this the plant inside, using this carbon dating method. Then they can give the indication that when that rock or any other things had reached that place. But there are the various other method also, not only to date the sedimentation around an object. Also, for example, they are used depending on the specific situation. In the Gyanvapi mosque, in the Gyanvapi case, the petitioner want to establish that the Shivling existed in its place before the mosque came into being. The ascertaining that is the theoretically possible. But this carbon dating in the non-living organism is not accurate. So the questions arise here. Is there anything that can be dated? Though the variety of method exists, not only carbon dating, to know the age of the certain object, not everything can be dated. The accuracy of the different method also varies. So though the petitioner in the Gyanvapi case have asked for the carbon dating, but it is not clear as the now whether carbon dating can be applied in this case or if some other method would be suitable so far. So the some method like the looking for the trapped organic material beneath it, that is the indirect already discussed, might not be feasible. The indirect method is also not feasible in this case. The first method is the living organism is not feasible in the non-living organism because this is the Gyan Mapi is the non-living organism, but the indirect method is also not feasible. Why? Because for the practical reason, because that would involve uprooting the structure. उसको खोदना पड़ेगा और making some other disruption that are not desirable. So that can be done to date. The structure can be finalized only after the detailed study. Only after the what? Detailed study. Clear? I hope it is clear to all. This is all about the what we call layer in the carbon dating.